play to the rim or for your teammate.
Now snap Durant, who shoots over easily. And Durant connects.
Every single time Kevin Durant does not have P.J. Tucker on him, the ball must find him.
Here's House. Strip a foul by Steph Curry. That's going to be the first foul on Curry. 14th foul.
He's just such a weapon. You get it to him off the block, on the face-up, cash out. Mike Scott, he knows. That's a big injury Phil's going through with Mike Scott being out right now.
Yo. 4 on the 24. Harden, I don't know if he's aware of it. Not going to get it off in time. And a 24-second violation.
On what app? Cash app? Oh, okay, bet. Let me. Okay, let me. 25. Oh, cool, man. Appreciate it. My man, thank you for sending them to me.
Warriors going to stick with that high double drag screen and roll, getting Nene into action against Curry.
Curry to pass to Green. Throws it up. Iguodala on the flush.
So now, as you said, they switched a couple. Now they trapped that one, and they were back to that 2-on-1, which Green handled expertly.
There's a crowd silencer. James Harden, he also thought he got fouled. Iguodala quickly goes down the other end. Reverse bank shot is good. I know what Steve Kerr said about Iguodala the other day. He goes, he still has his athleticism. It just takes him a long time to warm up. Iguodala deflects it out of bounds.
I'd love to get another look at that James Harden jump shot to see, because he's complaining about contact. Did he have enough space to land?
That's what he was discussing with Courtney Kirkland.
And that's a foul, and you can make the case that that could be a flagrant foul. According to the rules, it's going underneath the guy.
And right in underneath him. No question, Johnson has got the benefit several times. Gordon, meanwhile, misses. Foul call now.
Thank you, buddy.
Appreciate you. Now unhappy. With 3:13 remaining, the foul's going to go against Steph Curry. That's 2 on Curry. And a technical foul been handed out to Draymond Green. Well, this is the series we've been waiting for all season after last year's terrific conference final. We've got the intensity and the emotion very early in game 1. By the way, that's the 3rd technical foul on Draymond Green already in the playoffs. He gets suspended on the 7th. And that's what Draymond Green was upset with, the contact with Capella. Now Gordon will shoot the 2 free throws. Zarmer, one of the premier officials in the league, with a quick technical on Draymond Green.
Hello.
Premier official tonight.
Yes.
Last point, Golden State lead.
I think, you know what? I actually got to text somebody back. No, I got this one guy. I think somebody else is coming. Oh, wait a minute.
And I think he's got to isolate more too. Like, you get a good matchup, he's so skilled with the ball.
Well, I got a guy that just sat down while I'm being fluent. Can you book on my app? Should I send the link to that app? If you sit in my chair and somebody else takes that spot, you're going to put me in a bad spot. All right, I'll do that. Text me real quick and I'll reply. I got a free written message that's got my link on it.
We got a wild one here in game 1. Tempers flaring early. And once again, Thompson with contact on the three-point attempt. A 7-point lead for Golden State.
It's like this.
to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew ice.
Never a dull minute. Take this. There it is. How much for the bolt cutters? Get paid for breakfast.
Greater than ever Corolla. Let's go places. We invited people to a spicy nuggets taste test.
That's just the right amount of spice. All right. Is that a joke? There's no nuggets in there either. They don't even have spicy chicken nuggets. This is a one-man race, you know?
Get 10 spicy nuggets for $1.49. Whole. We need only at Burger King.
They need more space.
Is your mom in there?
Since Nana's moved in plan,
No.
let us help with your plan.
Yeah, we can do that.
Well, that sounds like a plan.
Start a plan that flexes with yours. New York life.
Great. Another wireless ad. So many of them are full of this complicated, tricky language about their network and offers and blah, 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 blah. Look, Sprint's going to do things differently, and let you decide for yourself. They're offering a new 100% total satisfaction guarantee. Try it out and see the savings. If you don't love it, get your money back. See? Simple. Now Sprint's unlimited plan comes with one of the newest phones included for just $35 a month. So switch now.
We're Jack Daniels. The oldest, realest, truest, loudest, quietest, liveliest, mellowest, proudest, friendliest, lonesomest, squarest, hippest, luckiest, mean-looking truckiest. Least likely to give up on a good tradition. Most likely to make it how we make it. Whiskiest whiskey. From Lynchburg, Tennessee.
Our kick of the crowd is brought to you by Burger King as Golden State leads 51-44. Ever since 2017, the Western Conference Finals, when Zaza Pachulia fouled Kawhi Leonard, the NBA referees have tried to go extra to protect the landing area of the jump shooters. We've seen a lot of those plays here today, and especially James Harden, and we bring in Steve Javy. And Steve, these look like contacts that have not been called.
Yeah, Mike, when you look at it, what I look at first, and what these referees will look at most likely as they watch the film, is look at the defender. And the defender jumps into the space of the offensive player, not giving him a chance to land. So these three that we're looking at should be fouls. Now, what happens sometimes is that the referee thinks that maybe the offensive player is trying to fall. But when you watch the defender, he is definitely jumping into the landing area of the offensive player.
Thank you, Steve Javy. Steve Curry trying to do the same thing. Steph Curry trying to do the same thing right there. But Klay Thompson's very fortunate. Thompson has one foul. He can easily have 4 fouls. Thompson, one of the premier defenders in the game. Here's House. Shot clock at 7. Chris Paul. House, good look for 3. That ball's in and out. House, who started the year on a 2-way contract, playing an important role here in the conference semis. Gordon strips Durant, but Green gets it back, and Durant hits. A little serendipity there. A fine defensive play, but it still turned into a Durant bucket. A smart play by Draymond Green, getting the basketball to him. Gordon gets a good look. That's good. Eric Gordon from downtown, his first three-pointer. He was 0 for 6.
Smart play by Houston, putting Curry in the pick and roll. His man slips out, the hard drive, the help, and the Gordon play. 3.
And a steal by James Harden. He had 6 steals in one of the games against the Utah Jazz. Durant now back on him as we approach a minute remaining here in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Durant hopes to help out. House does not get it off in time. That's the second 24-second violation here in the second period.
And calling up in that situation, Curry's man has come set the screen. They're waiting too long to get into the play. Get into the play quicker so it gives you opportunities with time left to make them pay the price off.
Again, if you're the Rockets, you're shooting 38% from the field. Golden State is shooting 59%, and you're only down 6.
Free throws and turnovers.
Durant once again turns it over.
He's going to have to pass off the dribble.
Paul sets, fires, and hits. Chris Paul, his second three-pointer. The Rockets cut it to 3.
Chris Paul's been outstanding in this first half.
Curry nearly taken away, and it is. This time Harden. Helped by Tucker. Gordon tries another one and ties the game. Gordon with back-to-back threes, and it's even at 53.
Mike D'Antoni looking at Chris Paul, letting him know we have a foul to give. The smart players will wait until they're aggressive and then take the foul, forcing them to reset.
13 turnovers for Golden State, and the Rockets are turning it into buckets. Shot clock is off. Durant finds Iguodala, drives inside. And free throws coming up for Golden State with 4 seconds remaining. Coming up, the American Express halftime report. Al Horford with a terrific game for the Boston Celtics as they won in Milwaukee in Game 1. Michelle, Jalen, Chauncey, and Paul. All the latest NBA playoff news as the second round in full swing now. Livingston will commit for Durant for the final 4 seconds. Durant had 2 fouls. Don't want to take a chance at picking up his third. Well, the Rockets, team that shoots more three-pointers than anybody in the history of the league. They broke their own record again this year. Started brutally from downtown. They were 2 for 18 to start, but they've been 7 of their last 9 and have turned a 9-point deficit to a tie game. Iguodala misses both. Harden has some time. Half court, the count it goes. And the second quarter comes to an end, and the Rockets scoring the last 9 points. Harden had 16. Game 1 here from Oakland. It's all even at halftime.
The NBA playoffs, Western Conference semifinals, presented by Wells Fargo on ABC, is brought to you by Sprint. Switch today. At Toyota, let's go places.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on for a minute?
Crispy chicken, pit smoked ham, and luau sauce on a Sweet King's Hawaiian bun. It's like we're trying to get you to try it or something.
Arby's, we have the meat.
For sandwiches.
I put a spell on you. Cause you're mine.
Let's go places.
Today's smart moves are brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. Defense reigns in the first half.
Did a good job at missing shots early on, but the defense gave them a chance to get back into the game.
Well, they were very active on Durant's penetration, knocking it free, and then turning that good defense into 3-point shots.
Game 1 of the Western Conference semifinals. Rockets trailed by 9, but finished strong in the second quarter. And after 2 quarters, Rockets Warriors even at 53.
Now I had the time of my life, and
The most delicious union of all time is back. Kentucky Fried Chicken and Waffles for a limited time at KFC.
Let's go, please.
Do you have a challenge? Here.
The most delicious food of all time is back. Kentucky Fried Chicken and Waffles for a limited time at KFC.
That's right. Everyone is winning that has the NBA app. No matter where you are, you can watch your favorite player. Oh, yes, we did. Make it easy to check the latest playoff scores, series standings, and get alerts to let you know a game is coming down to the wire. Set off your NBA playoff experience. Download the NBA app.
I'm about to set it off.
Welcome to the American Express Halftime Report.
He posted up on one of the first plays, it's a fadeaway. But Draymond's value is going to come from his all-around play. You know, he's great at passing, he's great at rebounding. He's on pace for a triple-double. He has 8 assists, 10 points, 4 rebounds, and when he gets a triple-double, the Warriors just don't lose. So he's on pace to do that tonight.
Turning 7-0. That's why they call him Be Nice.
And Chris Paul's a big reason why that score is what it is.
Well, to me, this is the reason why he brought Chris Paul here. Yes, James has 16 points, but he's 4 or 14 from the field. And when you have those kind of nights, here's what you do. You put the ball in Chris Paul's hands. Everybody knows what he can do. He can calm the team down. He can make any shot. He gets steals. That's the reason why they played him tough last year. When he went down, he had no chance. But you have those kind of nights. Chris Paul, the guy that you put the ball.
A terrific 1-2-1-2. That has been talked about James Harden, who has been inefficient in the first half. But also, there's a play that Kobe Bryant once called Jalen Rose. And he made it a verb. This is when you take away the space of a shooter and they can't land properly. It looks like Klay Thompson has done that to James Harden 3 times in the first half. And this guy understands how to play through contests. My favorite NBA stat, this guy's made 399 threes. Only 18 of them are uncontested. Only 18. So he's used to people playing in space. I think he got fouled.
Well, and Steve Jowdy even came out and said those 3 should have been fouls. So there you go.
Don't rep the second half?
I mean, if he can get there in time. Whenever a player records a triple-double, there you go, Draymond, throughout the playoffs, American Express card members get 32% off at NBAstore.com. That's the following day. You can learn more at NBAstore.com/Amex 32. Kevin Durant, very quietly, making points.
Happy birthday, Jeannie Rose. I love you. I'll be in the D tomorrow.
And Leroy Jenkins.
Original House of Pancakes on me.
The powerful backing of American Express. Don't live life without it.
Today, Molly got dressed for a big night out with her closest friends. John got dressed for his first date in what feels like a really long time. Sasha got dressed to crush her job interview. And millions of other Americans got dressed for millions of other personal moments. That's why at Stitch Fix, we don't just see your size or your style. Agreed? We see you.
We, the breakfast eaters of America, have been caught sleeping on breakfast. We have rehydrated egg on our faces. This isn't who we are. We're not plastic-sealed, breakfast-compromised people. We're fresh cracked, sizzled on the griddle, and toasted until golden McMuffin people. We're bacon and biscuit people. Hold up, go back to the bacon. It's time to wake up. Breakfast. with McDonald's.
Check it out. I'm a hoop, and I'm 18 inches of dope. Frank!
With accident forgiveness, your rates won't go up just because of an accident.
You guys are terrible.
Are you in good hands?
Charmin Ultra Soft.
It's softer than ever. Charmin Ultra Soft is softer than ever, so it's harder to resist.
Okay, this is getting a little weird.
Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Limits are meant to push you. But I'm not afraid to push back. Chase down your passion. Never halfway. Shawncutstheh.
Is this ride safe?
I stumbled it myself last night. I think I did an okay job.
Just okay?
What if something bad happens?
We just moved to the next town.
Just okay is not okay, especially when it comes to your network. AT&T is America's best wireless network according to America's biggest test. Now with 5G evolution, the first step to 5G. More for your thing. That's our thing.
Welcome back to the American Express halftime report.
In the earlier game, Celtics Bucks, that was a game 1, third, Giannis. Now, see, that was when the time was happier. Before the game. You didn't at all, huh?
I didn't see the blowout.
Horford was not playing today.
Widely better game to work.
Celtics won in all areas, in the paint, second chance, fast break.
Series is over.
Hold up, Paul. Are you sticking with that?
This series is over.
Like sweep?
Games.
Is it sweep or 5?
5 games.
Wow.
Games.
I would like to have a little action on that, sir.
Houston Rockets took 28 threes, most ever in a half in playoff history. They didn't make 28, they just took 28. Second half comes back.
This presentation of the NBA Playoffs Conference Semifinals, presented by Wells Fargo, will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Slow down, buddy. Take your time.
Two things Louisianans never rush: gators and eating chicken.
Four pieces left.
So hurry in to get 4 tenders and a biscuit for just $3.99.
I used to book my hotel room on those travel sites, but there was always a catch. Like somehow you'd wind up getting less. But now I book at Hilton.com and I get all these great perks. I got to select my room from the floor plan. You know I'm good at picking stuff. Free Wi-Fi, laptop by the pool's a bold choice, and the price match guarantee.
How do you know all this? You like some magical Hilton fairy?
It's just here on the Hilton app. Just available to the public, so. Book at Hilton.com and get the Hilton price match guarantee. If you find a lower rate, we match it and give you 25% off that stay.
Oh, it's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you what it's like to do. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. It's your thing. Do what you want to do.
You're spending your days playing while still getting a check plan. Let us help with your plan.
Yep, every month.
Great. Sounds like a plan. Start a plan that flexes with yours. New York Life.
We switched.
I switched to Chevy.
I switched to Chevy.
We switched to Chevy.
I switched from a Ram to a Chevy.
See why people are switching to Chevy.
We love our Chevy. Why do we switch? Just look at it.
Get 13% below MSRP on most Equinox models, or current competitive owners get 20% below MSRP when financing with GM Financial. That's over $8,000 on this Equinox. Springtime is the time to
Buy a new Polaris. Right now, the world's best-selling utility side-by-sides are priced to move. With rebates up to $1,500. Get rolling at Polaris.com.
Spontaneity. Sometimes it gets the best of us. Great for being the life of the party. Not so great for your investments. Okay. Shoot it on. You invest at Chase.com. We can help you set up a diversified portfolio so an impulsive trade won't sink your investment. You Invest by J.P. Morgan. Available on the Chase mobile app and Chase.com.
Sweet, juicy flavor. Local, organic. As one of America's largest produce buyers, Kroger gets the pick of the crop at savings we pass on to you. That's peak of the season freshness, priced right.
The 13's AccuWeather team, Houston's severe weather leader.
Believe it or not, Godzilla was a huge influence for me coming up. That's why I'm making this movie, Robzilla, King of the Mascots, which I wrote, directed, and starred.
Robzilla from Jelly, what do you think? For real? I gotta call my agent.
Giant monsters, epic battles. It's the ultimate tribute. The love scene works perfectly where it is. I poured my heart and soul into this project. Godzilla will be proud. I really think you'd be proud.
Welcome back to the NBA Conference Semifinals on ABC, presented by Wells Fargo.
Well, St. Arizona's a better school than ASU. He was the MVP last year. He's going to make some shots. He's solid. Challenge, if he makes it, we run back out. He's going to score 30 points tonight, no matter who guards him. But if we're solid, now they can't get their defense set up.
Steve Kerr and his Warriors right now tied here in game one of the Rockets. So we're going to have one with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy. Mike Green on hand. We'll check in with Dorsberg as well. Our AT&T best performers about the first half. Even though it wasn't the prettiest half, the intensity was off the charts.
And especially defensively, if you're Steve Kerr, this is what you're talking about. Follow game plan this one. They get the switch. Okay, Looney, you're one-on-one with help behind you against James Harden, an elite all-time scorer. Live with the results.
But I like this. I like this offense. Getting bigs onto Harden, they'll naturally give him more of a cushion. He can get to his step back and hopefully cash in.
First half from Harden, and again, they really struggled from three to start the game, but warmed up after that. As we get set to start the third quarter. Let's check in with Dorsberg.
Mike, the obvious concern for Steve Kerr was the turnovers. I said, usually you use that as a barometer of focus. He said it was really careless. We had 8 before the second timeout. Those were the ones that hurt us. He said, we guarded pretty well when we gave us a chance. The problem is they're getting threes when we turn it over.
The other concern were the ankles of Curry and Thompson, who both look absolutely fine, Mark. Would you agree?
I thought both guys,
as Curry's called for a foul, that's going to be his third.
Concern was early on, how would they be? And both guys, if you're the Warriors and Steve Kerr and the teammates, you're happy. But it doesn't look like it's going to affect you.
For the Rockets. That lob to Capella. Capella doesn't have a field goal. Iguodala, he's fouled on his way to the basket. Chris Paul.
And I like how Iguodala is trying to be an assertive offensive player. You have to be guarded. They just don't have enough offense. Against the switching, and not everybody.
Capella with his 5th rebound, amongst the leaders in the NBA during the regular season and playoffs in that department. Wow. Harden complaining of his head. You'd have to think maybe for him to miss that badly. Green and Thompson.
That's outstanding defense by P.J. Tucker. Going to the body of Thompson, coming up with that steal.
Chris Paul against Andre Iguodala. There's some terrific individual defenders on the floor in this series. Ball's pass deflects off the rim. Good transition defense by the Rockets. So that's the first thing they talk about with Keys, transition defense. That time, poor transition defense from Golden State as Gordon gets to the rim. Largest lead of the game for the Rockets. Crowd a little anxious. They've watched their Golden State Warriors lose back-to-back home playoff games as Curry misses badly. Tucker. Draymond Green may have gotten a piece of that one. Thompson drives on Tucker. Counting and the foul. Good aggressive move from Klay Thompson. And a chance for a three-point play.
Again, both teams have a better chance in transition to create quality shots. Thompson semi-transitions, takes it to the open side of the floor, searches contact, three-point play possibility.
That's what you want to do against this Rocket team. You want to play with pace. Get them out of position where they switch everything and disrupt what you're trying to do offensively. Put them in transition.
But Thompson has that right ankle that he hurt in Game 6 Friday night. Does not seem to be bothered. 1-point game. Hart, nice little fake, gets past Iguodala. Scoop block by Durant. Curry, Thompson for three. And a loose ball foul called on Capella. Draymond Green out of possession. And Capella picks up his first.
What a play on the other end by Kevin Durant. James Harden turns the corner, gets into the paint. You're worried about the lob, but you're also worried about his ability to make this shot to help defense from Durant. Blocking that shot.
He doesn't get credit for his defense, but there's a situation, if you had the last 5 minutes of a game, he'd be one of the guys I'd want on the floor defensively. His length, his versatility, and how he's gained all this experience, he's an outstanding defender.
That started back his last couple of years at OKC, including some terrific defensive playoff performances, and he's gotten better here at Golden State at that end of the floor. Obviously always overshadowed by his brilliance on offense. Klay Thompson. Got it. Chris Paul, guarded by Draymond Green. Talk about all-NBA great those two. Paul gets inside and Green with a foul. Maybe the first foul on Green. Chris Paul will get to the line. The Rockets are 12 for 13. Tonight, ESPN brings you Sunday Night Baseball from Houston. It's the Indians and the Astros for the first pitch shortly after 7 Eastern. So let's pause down today's NBA telecast to hear Jeff Van Gundy's talk on the current state of his beloved Astros.
I'm a big concern about our pitching. A little bit.
Who's our?
What do you mean? We lost Keuchel.
Who's we?
The Astros. The world champions. I mean, Boston won it last year, but that was a fluke.
So you gave suggestions to Houston in the draft. Football-wise, now you're giving suggestions.
No, I'm just saying I'm a little concerned.
Is everything we in Houston?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just the teams that win.
You know what he is? He's a radio sports talk show host. As the ball's knocked out of bounds. Chris Paul trying to claim that Durant was carrying the ball. Looking at Courtney Kirkland, they'll inbound with 9 to shoot. And Tucker picks up his third foul. That's obviously big. Tucker has done a solid job on Kevin Durant. Such an important player for this team.
And interestingly, Mike D'Antoni at the last dead ball went small to match up, taking Capella out and inserting House.
All of a sudden, both teams start missing free throws. You look at that lineup. House is the tallest guy on the floor for him. He's 6'7". Serrano 1 for 2. 15 free throws the other night against the Clippers. Those were his first 2 tonight. Harden. House, plenty of time, lines it up. Can't get it to fall. Klay Thompson, little rebound. Warriors +8 on the boards. Durant gets a running start inside. Tucker up top, Harden. Long three-pointer. Curry doing a little Curly Neal impression. Three-pointer. Curly Neal for the younger generational audience, a great Harlem Globetrotter.
Ready to date yourself, Mike.
Eric Gordon. That's good. Eric Gordon from downtown. That's his third three. He's got 19 to lead the Rockets, and it's tied up again.
Good play by Hart. Got back to the initial defender, made the right play.
Draymond Green to the rim. Green having another one of those vintage Draymond Green games, just like he did Game 6 Friday. Chris Paul can't hit. Here's Durant. Durant drives and finishes.
Nah.
He was hit. He was
Nah.
And Durant got past him.
Hey. Nice try.
What the Warriors want to do is call the big
Y'all get your ass
They
kicked.
want to push the basketball because of the Rockets' spacing offensively.
I ain't got about 5.
Scored on in transition.
I think y'all gonna get y'all ass
Ahead.
kicked.
Good finish.
Rockets, man, they down here complaining about fouls. The referees ain't giving you the foul, man. Go back and play defense. You gave up 2 points.
Wildfires rage.
Right now, I had yet to see the referee drop the game.
Whoever ended it. She says, surgeon. You got what it takes. Find out at goldread.com/members.
To do that at a timeout. All timeouts, they don't know. You need that policy, they ain't gonna hack you, whatever. All these men. Airport. Man, what? Yeah.
Society says we should only have tacos with the gang on Tuesday, but Taco Bell doesn't play by the rules. Step away from the tacos. With Taco Bell party packs, gangs are having tacos any day of the week, even Sunday. So whether your gang is soft, crunchy, or straight up locos, it's time to come together and fight for tacos any night. It's taco energy. Can you feel it?
Are they dance fighting?
Feed your gang with Taco Bell party packs. Order ahead or get it delivered on TacoBell.com.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
upcoming national TV schedule brought to you by Charmin. Tomorrow on TNT, terrific doubleheader. Game 2 between Toronto and Philadelphia at 8 p.m. And then Game 1, Portland and Denver. And that'll be in Denver, Colorado on TNT. Well, Chris Paul was upset on this last jump shot that wound up turning into a dunk for Durant. Paul feeling the contact on that right wrist, and as he ran down the floor, he was looking at Courtney Kirkland and didn't see the ball coming from Durant. And here comes the pass.
You really got to do that.
And Kevin Durant with an easy 2.
Excellent pass by Curry.
Shumpert back in. By the way, mentioned earlier, Austin Rivers not feeling well. He's not done. Shumpert getting some more opportunities here. Austin Rivers, who was a nice in-season pickup for them. Hart floats it out to Shumpert. Shot back at 2. Ball was picked up by Clinton.
For me, that's all in play. I think the Pistons, if they don't call it even, but if it's even, it's fair.
The tennis race, so many unforced errors by Golden State. House for 3. No. There's a foul. Is that going to be on P.J. Tucker? Yes, that's 4 on Tucker.
I never had
Tucker hasn't scored. He's 0 for 4, but his value, certainly in this game,
I
is serious.
I
Defending Kevin Durant.
You know what I'm saying?
But he's going to have to do both. Like he's going to have to make
every referee who they flag, they hat, they do everything they have.
P.J. Tucker, you're too valuable to your team. Curry, nice feet inside, shot blocked for the foul. Andre Iguodala will head to the line. He just continues come playoff time to be just a terrific player. 35 years old, 13th year in the league. Obviously won the finals MVP in their first championship under Steve Kerr. But he just does so many things, Mark. Actually has a book coming out also called The Sixth Man. She's going to be an outstanding read, champion, a class act, and a key part of this. And it's about basketball, it's about his role, it's about race, it's about a little bit of everything. I think in June is when it's going to come out. Warriors up by 5. Just past the midway point of the 3rd. Shumpert, clean look. In the first half, the Rockets took 28 threes. That's the most threes taken in the half in any playoff game ever. Durant lost it. Shumpert got a hand in there. James Harden floats it up, and there's the first lob. Harden to Capella, and the first field goal for Clint Capella. Curry, an opening. And a foul. Still Curry, back to the line.
Well, Capella, a little touch and go. Harden draws the second defender and delivers an on-point lob pass. Really well done by Harden.
Tough play to defend because Steph Curry is the help, but he has a responsibility with Eric Gordon in that corner, so he stays at home. Rockets get a high percentage shot.
Ron Looney comes back in for Iguodala. You know, Harden, for all the scoring, leading the NBA in scoring. He was also 7th in the league in assists, averaged 7.5 assists per game. In the playoffs, he's averaging 8 assists per game. He's got such great vision.
I think he was top 5 in steals as well.
2nd in steals during the regular season. 5-point Golden State lead. Durant on Harden. Harden for 3. That's his 4th three-pointers, 4 for 12. Durant tries to answer, and Capella grabs the rebound.
You know how tough that shot is by James Harden? That's 7-foot Kevin Durant contesting it. It's an unbelievable shot.
Man, I like how he's done. I
Hard shake and bake against Curry.
You want to bet me a left twitch?
And that's going to be Curry's fourth.
What we gonna bet?
And that's where they have to be more active as home defender. You know they're trying to attack Curry. You know he's in foul trouble. You gotta be stunting as the next guy. If you're Durant, you gotta be faking at him here. To try to make Harden pass that ball. Curry's too valuable to keep finding himself.
Yeah, coming after shot.
Especially when the only other guy on the floor that's a knockdown shooter is Eric Gordon. Everybody else, you can live with the results. That's why I like the move by D'Antoni, keeping Gerald Green in the ballgame right now.
Curry will sit with 4 fouls. They take a timeout.
Elite offensive weapons that have the ability to score, but also put you in tough predicaments. This is good defense, great defense, matter of fact, by Durant, but better offense by the beat.
The NBA playoffs, Western Conference semifinals, presented by Wells Fargo on ABC, is brought to you by Wyndham Hotels and Resorts. A great hotel by Wyndham is closer than you think.
Dale's little girl's heading to college. Luckily, her dorm is about 10 minutes from a hotel by Wyndham. Ashley's meeting all her in-laws, and she's about 10 minutes from a hotel by Wyndham. Jeff's flying to, never mind. But hey, 10 minutes from a Wyndham. He's having the best day ever. And he's about 10 minutes from a hotel by Wyndham. With over 6,000 hotels across the country, a great hotel by Wyndham is closer than you think. Book direct at wyndhamhotels.com.
That would be my
I'm always going to be a maker, and I think a company is the coolest thing you can build. I'm Adam, and I make robots. You never know when inspiration is going to strike, so I take my Surface Pro everywhere. Part of an entrepreneur's job is to get stuff done. And I like to do like 4 things at once. The new Surface Pro can handle all of my programs. I can paint, I can mold, I can code. I have it on all the time. It's fantastic. You get to build toys for kids and change the world. It's a big deal.
Who's next? Next.
Hey, the day before, you keep the hell out of these things. Yeah, everybody remind me, that's all. Yeah.
Rated and premature. I'm going to start with some very harsh clippings, then racer cut up to a blunt angled log. I'm retiring, you're my swan song.
What?
He's going to slap some clips in your hair, give you a bob, and then he's going to move to Boca Raton. But you're going to look amazing.
Okay, there are multiples on the table. One is cash, 3 are FHA, 1 is VA. So what can you do?
She's saying a whole lot of people want to buy this house. But you got this. It can be as simple as push button get mortgage. Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans, America's largest mortgage lender.
Warning, it's back. Burger King's Angry Whopper returns with flame grilled beef and a sting of jalapenos, angry sauce, and angry onions. Get the Angry Whopper with fries, drink, and 2 cookies as part of the $6 King Box, only at Burger King.
We don't just make cars. We make technology that moves people. This is the 2019 Nissan Rogue, featuring tech like ProPilot Assist. It helps keep you centered in your lane and in control. This is how Nissan Intelligent Mobility is reinventing driving for everyone. Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
Get the 2019 Nissan Rogue, 0% APR financing for 60 months and $500 and that cash back.
Ryan Seacrest, Katy Perry, Luke Bryan, and Lionel Richie back tonight with American Idol. 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, right here on ABC. 4.5 to go. Third quarter, game 1. This Western Conference semifinal rematch from last year's conference final. Golden State was down 3-2 on the last 2 games to advance to the finals and win another title. Curry right now on the bench with 4 fouls. Same for P.J. Tucker with the Rockets. Nicely, but leaves Draymond Green open. The pass from Looney and Green having a terrific game, 14 points, 8 assists.
And there's no reason to help on Kevon Looney in the low post. You got to make him make a shot over the top. just reckless, undisciplined defense.
Shumpert, jump shot, hands on his face, can't go. 6th rebound for Green. Gerald Green is in the game and quickly commits the foul. Durant misses.
Looney spins baseline, and for some reason, Shumpert comes to support something that doesn't need to be supported. And a good read by Green on the cut to the rim, the catch and finish.
Durant, 16 points. Hearing an MVP chance here at Oracle after that 50-point game. Steve Kerr said it was one of the great performances I've seen in my life. That was Friday night, Game 6 against the Clippers. It was magnificent. Kerr has seen some great performances when you're a teammate of Michael Jordan and Tim Duncan. You have a lot to choose from.
Also, Scotty Pippen.
Yes, sir.
I would have been saying, hey, man, I'm almost that Curry and play something. Get that
David Allen back in guarding Harden. Harden is 6 for 19. He has 23.6 assists. They made it difficult. Mooney now switches up. Shot clock winding down. Harden scoops inside, floats it up. Shot won't go. Rebound out of bounds. Warriors have it.
That's the second time this afternoon he's missed that shot. But if I'm in, I'm taking more of those shots. Those are winning shots and winning plays.
House is on Draymond Green. Gerald Green is on Durant. Livingston gets into the paint. They got to get it off. Looney does. Can't hit. Rebound Harden. And a foul call on Livingston. That's going to be the 14th foul. And Livingston is first.
I'm going to be interested to see when they get those switches on Durant. The last position they had Gerald Green. Are they better off to just stand and spot up, or are they better to, as he's isolating, get more movement to break down vision defensively?
When he's on his game, the answer is it doesn't matter. They can do whatever they want. He's able to knock down shots.
Not a lot of shooting on the floor with them, though. They have not one range shooter on the floor. So he's going to face, right now, a very crowded lane.
Harden. And Looney with a bump. And that puts him in the penalty. There wasn't a lot of contact there. That's what Steve Kerr's arguing about. He certainly made some contact, and Harden's going to get back to the free throw line.
But that's what to me, the real issue is the foul before by Livingston, 94 feet away, to put him into the penalty, giving them their 4th foul. Those are the ones you have to resist and avoid.
Martin remains perfect with the line. Now 8 for 8. He knows how to get to the line. He's got this just amazing ability to exploit his opponent. He got 5 years in a row. First in the NBA free throw attempts. Only Karl Malone did that. But he's got a great way of being able to take that offhand.
Do you normally come to this barbershop or is it the first time?
Slip it under his opponent's arm and draw contact.
And if he would have gotten the free throws on the jump shot, he'd have 18 already.
Ball deflected out of bounds. Largest lead here in this third quarter is only 5. Neither team is out of double-figure lead in the game. Golden State briefly led them 9 in the first half. Been close throughout. Durant. Capella leaned in and committed the foul.
Not a smart play. Not a smart play. Leaned in, but also that left hand got caught in the cookie job. Kevin Durant, very wise, elevating, taking the contact, and going to the line. Put that left hand to Capella. That's early contact. The right call.
Second foul on Capella. Durant has been brilliant from the free throw line in the playoffs. 95%. But misses his second one. The next ESPN 30 for 30 film is titled The Dominican Dream, the story of mid-90s basketball phenom Felipe Lopez. He was destined for greatness on the basketball court, but when that didn't work out, it turned out he was destined to do far greater things off the court. The Dominican Dream premieres Tuesday at 9 Eastern on ESPN and the ESPN app. Felipe Lopez is an extraordinary individual.
Absolutely is. St. John's, one of St. John's finest. And if you didn't see him on the cover of Sports Illustrated and being hyped up, you look and say, oh, an incredible career, an incredible guy.
Absolutely. Just because he didn't make the NBA, people try to diminish what he did in college at St. John's. He had a very good career at St. John's.
And made the NBA, but just didn't make it on the level that people thought he would.
Durant guarded Paul. Chris Paul has not looked to shoot very often. Just 6 shots and then throws it away. More good defense from Durant.
Well, Chris Paul, I'm going to beat that false whip force, especially being in the bonus.
And a whistle believes something was up with the clock. So they'll inbound once again.
Give Kevin Durant credit. Aggressive, active. But if you're Chris Paul, he's so good at selling contact, he's got to do a better job looking to score and get to his spot.
But Kevin Durant, he's a terrific defender. And he's locked in. And I'd go to him right now.
That's what Livingston is doing. He's pointing to Iguodala. Go to him. He's got a house on him. Step back is good. Lead is 6, 22 for Durant.
Sometimes it's that simple.
You know, you could be a coach.
Chris Paul. And a foul on Klay Thompson. That's 2 on Thompson. And again, they're in the penalty with 1:37 left in the period.
House is working hard. He's in good position. But he's small. And this guy's one of the elite scorers. That's just a incredible Nowitzki-like shot.
And you can think all the beautiful ball movement and all of that, which is great, which is why they're champions. But at the end of the day, when it matters most, having a guy you can say, get me the rock, get out of my way, is a difference.
Well, I think particularly in this series, when they're switching more, they're going to take away a lot of that movement, stuff that creates high-quality shots. And so you're going to have those guys.
Chris Paul missing back-to-back free throws.
87% career free throw shooter. Durant.
Did the fans get Chick-fil-A for Paul missing both?
Capella back up. Green hits the 3. Big bucket from Green. And that puts it back into 5. His first attempt of the afternoon.
I like the idea of playing him. He's a guy that can get hot, and he's not afraid of the moment.
Durant against House. Feed inside to Livingston. Back out to Iguodala. Good open look for 3. It's good.
Good find by Sean Livingston.
And it all starts with the Durant ISO once again.
Chris Paul knocks it down. Chris Paul with a 3-pointer. And there was contact there. And he's been hit with a technical foul. Mike D'Antoni's furious.
That should have been a foul.
Again, these fouls
That should
that
have
are
been a
called
foul.
when a defender is in the landing area of a shooter have been consistently called over the last 7 years. It's something that has become a priority, but we've seen a number of them here today that have not been called, as Durant will shoot the 1-shot technical. That one's not so easy. Paul kind of threw his right hip in there. But you see Livingston going forward in that landing area. And another technical foul. This time it's on Mike D'Antoni.
Hello? Yeah. You come now.
Warriors have had a few of them as well. Steph Curry has had a couple where he took a 3-pointer and there was contact when he came down. As Durant makes both of the technical free throws One on Paul, one on D'Antoni, and the lead is 7. Let's check in with Steve Javy. Steve, that last call, that was a little more difficult because Paul tried to sell it. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, exactly right, Mike. When the official is watching the play and he's not quite sure, then you see the offensive player kind of throw himself into it. Was Livingston going into a space? Yes, but you're right. It was a tough one to call. And I think that, obviously, Chris Paul thought he should have been on the line, and Mike D'Antoni supported him.
Green lost it, saved by Durant. Stolen by Chris Paul. Final seconds of the quarter. Pass deflected. Paul puts it onto the buzzer. And just rolls off the rim. A wild finish to end the third period. Game 1. We head to the fourth. The Warriors by 7.
I thought that was the fourth quarter. I know, right?
The 2019 Nissan Kicks.
Want free Chipotle? Join Chipotle Rewards. Whether in the restaurant, ordering ahead, or getting it delivered, you can earn points towards free Chipotle. Join now.
Experian is launching something revolutionary. Right now, you can raise your credit scores instantly with Experian Boost. See how high you can go. Boost your credit scores instantly. Free. At Experian.com/boost.
Today's player spotlight brought to you by Gillette Skin Guard. Kevin Durant in the third quarter.
We've seen this movie before. Kevin Durant's ability to get the basketball and make plays, to finish the dirt one-legged. Knockdown shot, 15 big points in the third.
This presentation of the NBA playoffs continues after this message and a word from our ABC station.
We don't just make cars. We make technology that moves people. This is the 2019 Nissan Rogue, featuring tech like Pro Pilot Assist. It helps keep you centered in your lane and in control. This is how Nissan Intelligent Mobility is reinventing driving for everyone. Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
Get the 2019 Nissan Rogue, 0% APR financing for 60 months and $500 in MAT cash back.
My experience with USA has been excellent. They really appreciate military family, and it really shows.
With all that USAA offers, why go with anybody else? We know their rates are good. We know that they're always going to take care of us.
It was an instant savings, and it should have changed a long time ago.
It was funny because when we would call another insurance company, they would say, oh, we can't be USAA.
We're the Weber family.
We're the Teddies.
We're the Hells, and we're USAA members for life.
Get your USAA auto insurance quote today.
Want to experience sports like never before? Xfinity is the place to get it all. Watch live sports and track multiple games at once on X1. Say it and see it. Access stats, sports, even take the game on the go with the Xfinity Stream app. Finally, all your sports on all your screens with Xfinity. Xfinity. Simple, easy, awesome.
The secrets you may never know about the Harding Street raid Monday at 10 on 13.
Gun Item hasn't rocked you yet. It's Green Night with special mentor Adam Lambert. We need security on the set. American Idol live coast to coast tonight on ABC.
Welcome back to Oracle Arena with Steve Kerr. You stated coming in that James Harden would score, but that you guys needed to make it hard. So assess what you've done.
I'm ready for you. Be ready.
We're doing great defensively. Not too much fouling, and it's hard to defend a fast break when you turn it over. So that's been the key to the game in terms of keeping Houston in it. Otherwise, we've done a great job.
Thank you, Steve.
Oh, hold on.
All right, Doris, as we start the fourth quarter in a game that's taking on kind of a
Well, hold on. Do you got time? He's waiting for a while.
James Harden will start the fourth on the bench, 25.6 assists, but just 6 of 20 from the field.
That's a good word, Mike. Cantankerous. You win.
Curry pass inside.
Yeah.
But a foul.
You know, I had
that piece of Livingston. Livingston will shoot.
Usually that responsibility is the man defending the inbound passer. But because it's Curry, and he throws it in and comes back and gets it on a handoff, Eric Gordon's having to play more face to face, which opens up that bounce pass and layup.
Yeah, but what I learned is kind of,
Gordon just, well, I gave Gordon the pass. That's just inactive.
Thank you. I knew you'd come back to me.
I'm trying, man.
Meanwhile, Curry comes back in with 4 fouls. PJ Tucker comes back in with 4 fouls. Livingston hits the free throws, and this 9-point lead equals the largest of the game. Capella against Looney. Ball's got Klay Thompson trailing. Shot clock at 7. Gordon, a little careless with the dribble, lost it, got it back. Shot clock winding down.
Oh, cool, man. Appreciate it. Here you go.
Capella just gets it off, but it won't go.
And it was you saying? Okay, my name is Sean, man. Shoot me a text and I'll send you guys my calendar so you guys can schedule appointments next time. I mean, you lucked out and walk in and out, but usually it's busier. So, yeah, shoot me a text and I'll get you on my calendar. Oh, man. Nice to meet you, man.
Curry's got Capella on him. McKinney, good look for 3. Knocked out of bounds, last touch by Looney. Houston will have it. Nane's going to check in. Capella's going to get a rest. Capella 4.6 rebounds. He's a key player for them all season long, averaging a double-double. Fairly quiet in terms of numbers here today. He's got to be better.
Second screen driving to the side, having high energy. He's got to know that he's got to be better.
Chris Paul shaking big, nails the jumper over Looney. 15 for Chris Paul.
To me, he's got to continue to assert himself more and more as the series goes on.
House picking up Curry. Curry drives past lefty layup. So good going to the rim.
Simple offense by Steve Curry. Steve Curry pulling for the high pick and roll, and Curry getting to his spot.
Oh, how about Gordon takes a hard hit, banks it home, and a chance for a 3-point play. The strength of Gordon on full display.
Waves the help out of the way. High screening roll, play one-on-one, turn the corner, underrated finisher, and then on the other end, Eric Gordon does the same thing. Spectacular job by 2 guards finishing.
McKinney his second foul.
But you can't give that up after a made basket. Looney's got to get back there and take away any driving gap there is. Those are the ones that are inexcusable.
22 for Gordon. Again, such an underrated player. For all these all-stars out here, Curry launches, misses, gets the rebound, trying to steal it away from Nene, but it went out of bounds. Paul quickly wants to inbound and push it up the floor. Just over 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Gordon lost control, somehow got the pass to Nene, back to Gordon. Leads in and banks it in again.
What a catch by Dan. That was a turnover waiting to happen.
Eric Gordon with 24. Rockets back within 4 here early in the fourth.
See, I thought
Great. Another wireless ad. So many of them are full of this complicated, tricky language about the network. Look, Sprint's going to do things differently. But you decide for yourself. They're offering a 100% total satisfaction guarantee. Try it out and see the savings. If you love it, get your money back. See? Simple. Now Sprint's unlimited plan comes with one of the newest phones included for just $35 a month. So switch now.
Alright, do you know what? Only Marvel movie or Avengers movie.
Of course,
fight is cold filter.
You know why I did that. You know, but other than that, I'm not refreshing. I just, it never moved me to the point I'm like, man, I gotta make time.
Stop. I gotta read. What are we supposed to do?
Tell you what I do. I'd start running. Does your doorbell do that? Ours does. Get Tough on Crime. Ring video doorbell. Keep your home and your neighborhood safe. Available at ring.com.
James, turn it up there. Bring in the spice with these spicy nuggets. Filled with juicy white meat and roasted 10 for $1.49. Deals on tasty 10 spicy original nuggets for $1.49.
A large drink, and I still didn't I was so new to it.
You're adorable. They can't understand me.
Yeah, when I went to the I was like 2 hours and 40 minutes. That was almost 3 hours. I feel like we
Correct. The same with me. Well, I was shit. That was 3 hours.
Right. And honestly, like when I went to see the movie, I hadn't heard how long it was. And then when I left the movie, I thought that was too soon. So I said something to somebody. I was like, well, that movie was almost 3 hours long. What you talking about? And I was like, I would oftentimes fall asleep in the movie. So like,
Experience the Infinity QX50 at your local Infinity retailer.
Tonight, you landed enough Wyndham Rewards points to land that oh so lonely place in your screensaver. Tonight, La Quinta. Tomorrow, you triumph.
The summer was gonna be.
It's getting free. I never realized my space camp check. You are going to fix it. Get out! Guest stars on the new single parents Wednesday on ABC.
Both teams are trying to get favorable matchups and then drive those matchups. You look here, Harden against Curry. Curry can probably be a little bit more square. Durant can be more active, but they're trying to surge fouls. And then Curry goes by house. But this is the one that you can't give up. The semi-transition after a make, trotting back, open driving gaps, and as the great Gordy Chiesa said, horses trot, winners sprint.
Been waiting for a shout out. Gordon, meanwhile, a 30-year-old in his 11th year in the league, he's 6'4", 215, he's a tank. And he actually lost some weight this year.
Curry guard of Wanyanga. Iguodala, 5 to shoot. Looks up at the shot clock. Time to get it off. He does. Shot short. Rebound. Not close. Thompson trying to dive. He was out of bounds.
Done a great job, man. Give it to Nate. Steph Curry, now I don't want that, but give it credit. He did an outstanding job on that possession.
And Harden was active off Iguodala in the corner. So instead of doing what the rule basically is in the NBA, don't help off the strong side corner, that's outdated. It's all who's got the ball and who's in the corner.
It's called knowing your customers.
Wet spot over in front of the Rockets bench. Mopping up. Good job by the staff here at Oracle. Rockets down 4 to the Wolves. We approach 3 minutes gone by. Here on the 4th of May. Gordon.
You don't mind.
Last year was a terrific 7-game conference battle between these two teams. The Rockets had home court advantage. They got that spectacular last year. And Golden State win. And won game 1 of the road. Rockets trying to do the same thing here this afternoon.
So he made it seem like
Curry, pass inside, right to Paul. He was swarmed. Harden drives inside, shot blocked by Iguodala, and a jump ball.
Iguodala has exceptional hands. Active, we've seen it. That's a clean play.
Listen, you probably little too old in the game, you can't get married. You know what I'm saying? You're married too, so it's like you don't, you already got the prize. You ain't got to worry too much about rejection. Like, but for me, man, the pressure was on. I had a hot day. I had to get myself together. And yeah, man, it was windy day in the bathroom sweating. Nervous as hell. But yeah, I got
Durant, crossover, tries it again. Mayday stays with him, keeps his hands behind him. Iguodala, offensive rebound. Those are crushing type of defensive possessions. Harden, step back three. Way short. Tucker grabs the rebound, and Iguodala got underneath him, so a foul on Andre Iguodala. That'll be his third.
Coach, looking on the other end, again, good defense by Mayday, but they're going basically to what you said earlier, setting the screen and roll, getting the matchup that they want. This isn't high percentage defense, in my opinion. This is going to get you on vacation.
And the reason that Iguodala was free for the second shot was because Harden was in position to give such help on the initial Durant move.
Curry just picked up his fifth foul. He's upset as he knocked it out of the hands. And it went out of bounds. That's 5 fouls on Curry.
And those are poor choices by Curry. Whether he got it or didn't, and he looked like it was a good defensive play, it's still a poor choice.
I think he should work on that right now. First thing, encouraging that unit and all that stuff. And all that he's ready for, that should be a version of it.
Harden's going to get back to the free throw line where he's 9 for 9. And that's 14 fouls already.
Story of how Kyle Lowry or DeMar DeRozan got sent off to San Antonio, so they did like a mock. They merged the block so bad.
Like Antonio on the sideline, hey, bro, screaming and all that. I ain't finding this screaming on the sideline.
He gets the free shot at 88%.
I never watched it. I hear every
The Rockets are shooting 44%.
Tonight's one of the biggest nights for us because he's about to be the longest cinematic battle scene ever. Yeah, I've been watching since the first started. Almost 10 years.
Different teams to stay in the game. And really, you have to say with Curry having 5, they have the advantage. So here's Steve Kerr. How long do you leave Curry out with the 5 fouls? Does it depend on, obviously depends on how the game goes. For me, I would love to be able to play him right now, but I have to say, he hasn't shown discretion with his fouls. And he knows how to stay in the game and get to play.
It's a good point. I have to trust him. But right now, I can also hide a defending P.J. Tucker.
But they're just going to put him in pick and roll. Harden goes right back loading. Little push off, then pulls back, knocks down the shot. 29 for Harden. Rockets down 2.
And sometimes it's okay for your best player to take a pull-up jumper like that to get himself going.
Iguodala, boy, Tucker. Excellent ball denial. Durant won it. Shot clock at 5. Klay Thompson looking for an opening. Tough turnaround shot. Won't go. Rebound tipped. Still loose. Picked up by Gordon. Harden mishandles that one. Now drives, gets inside, kicks it out. Tucker. He fumbled it for a second. Wasn't able to get the three-pointer off. Harden, step back 3. Tucker the rebound. Lost it. Ball goes out of bounds. And it's Golden State ball. And a timeout call.
Can you break it down? Sometimes you want to see a shot go in. So rather than settling, gets to his spot, takes a mid-range jump shot. That's a good shot.
Give me the 5.
And a good way to get yourself going.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
The NBA playoffs, Western Conference semifinals on ABC, is presented by Control Tower from Wells Fargo. This is you. take control and depart by infinity and power the drive.
This is Jerry. Jerry has a membership to this gym, but he's not using it. And he has subscriptions to a music service he doesn't listen to and 5 streaming video services he doesn't watch. This is Jerry learning that he's still paying for this stuff he's not using. He's seeing his recurring payments in Control Tower in the Wells Fargo mobile app. This is Jerry canceling a few things. Booyah.
Hey, man.
This is Jerry all set to watch the next game. This is Wells Fargo.
Even if you're not supposed to be doing it. Because there are those who don't, those who do. Let's do.
Every time a vacation day interrupts a work day, a Corona gets its line. Every time your favorite getaway is a block away.
Is that your homeboy or a relative?
Every time you find some friends and get lost.
Yeah, I had a couple.
Every time the night takes you away, and every time the last thing you want to do is leave.
I know you
a
don't want to
Corona gets its line.
I'm gonna be careful.
Enjoy, but don't chew it. If you're going to follow one rule, make sure it's this one. Luxury should be lifted.
Everybody just look around and be like, hey,
experience the Infinity QX50 at your local Infinity retailer.
Everybody can touch the grill. I know everybody can touch the grill.
Your eyes don't deceive you. This taco is full of crunchy, melty nachos for just $1. The new $1 loaded nacho taco from Taco Bell's Cravings Value Menu. Value beyond belief. Limits are meant to push you, but I'm not afraid to push back. Chase down your passion. Never halfway. On Coop Tire. Now only the best teams remain. I'm talking countless heroes with extraordinary abilities coming together for this epic battle. Although only one can be victorious, all will give everything for their team. For their city. For greatness. Watch the 2019 NBA playoffs live.
Tonight at 10 on ESPN Sports Center. Astros All-Star Alex Bregman joins the show, plus reactions and analysis from Game 1 of the series. And Barry Melrose goes inside Hurricanes Islanders. Game 2. Steph Curry back in the game with 5 fouls. Curry in his career has only fouled out in the playoffs once. That was back in 2016, Game 6 of the finals. Fouled out 11 times in the regular season.
They could have just got him on a screen.
Curry gets into the paint, finds Iguodala, back to Curry, steps back, three-pointer. And Nene playing some very important minutes for Mike D'Antoni. He's played 13 minutes thus far.
And Mike D'Antoni just took a shot from Chris Paul.
Pass inside. Nene 1-on-1 against Draymond Green. Just overpowers, lays it up and in.
And I like that. He has had his way.
Golden State led by as many as 9 here in the fourth quarter. D'Antoni seems okay after this shot that he took. Chris Paul. I'm okay. I'm okay. My lips bleed, Bert.
Just coming out of the hospital not too long ago.
Durant deflected. Green back to Durant. They can shoot. And Nene with a whistle. They're starting to tighten it up on these drives to the basket. PJ Tucker upset again, wanting the referees to call an illegal screen.
You are all set, my friend.
I'm the words right now. I'm going to put Nene in the pick and roll with either Durant or Curry and switch it and force him to defend. 8 to shoot. Durant drives past him, gets inside, and draws the foul.
You're doing me a favor. With all due respect to Danny, that's not his strength. So if you're going to say, bet the house, that he can guard either Curry or Durant one-on-one, I'm going to live with those results and keep it simple.
Durant, 26 points. He's missed a couple of throws, as you
What's
see.
that? How much? 25. Hey, let me get a quick pick, man. Because people be calling me, I have no idea who they're on.
Right, and because of that, they're taking Nene out and going with Tucker at the front.
Yeah, hey,
I'll do it on this one.
Because now you can truly
yeah, that'd be helpful. That'd be helpful.
Okay.
My man, I'll see you later.
I'll tell you, whichever team comes out here with the win is going to feel like they stole something. Because neither team has played particularly well.
The defensive toughness and the tenacity has been off the charts. Despite some of the sloppy play, Gordon steps back. Can't hit the three. Curry the rebound. Right back to Durant. This time it's Shumpert. And Durant fouled by Shumpert.
And this goes back to what the analysts said as far as three-point shooting. Kevin Durant plays outstanding defense against Eric Gordon, forces him into a tough shot. The Warriors come back down the floor and post up Kevin Durant, mid-post, makes a play, gets fouled.
Well, what's gotten confused in the whole analytic thing as Durant misses a free throw, the best shots still today are layups and free throws. And this is why defensively, if you're Shumpert right there, you have to be disciplined and make him make the shot.
Durant hits 1 of 2. By the way, that was kind of a side-to-side swap, but they were in the penalty.
But that's also his natural shooting motion. He comes up left to right on his pickup.
Warriors back up by 3, 5 minutes left here in game 1. Iguodala back on hard. Makes him pick up his dribble. And Paul fouled by Klay Thompson.
That's what I talked about. Chris Paul is so good at reading your position and he's forcing you to commit a foul.
And that's going to be a side-to-side, but they're also in the penalty, so it's going to be 2 free throws, not 3.
Klay Thompson's left hand is in there, and he gets caught.
Chris Paul missed 3 free throws so far today, but knocks that one down. Thompson, meanwhile, picks up his 3rd foul. Clint Capella comes back in for Shumpert.
And I like the substitution. Struggling, but when we're going to win, we're going to need you, big fella.
These are your 5 best players and your best unit. Down 1 on the road to seize home court advantage.
Draymond Green, they look for Durant. Chris Paul's on it. Back to Curry. Capella. 1-footer. That's good. 31 for Kevin Durant. Fifth straight game, Durant's had 30 or more in these playoffs, including a 50-point game Friday. Harden step back. Can't get to the ball. Fight for the rebound. Klay Thompson comes out of the back. And Curry resets. Flips it over to Draymond Green. Back up Thompson, 3-pointer. Rebound goes Iguodala. Thompson for 3. Another miss. And a rebound this time from Gordon.
Come on, man.
2 great looks, but it wouldn't fall. Gordon tries a 3. That's off the mark. And Thompson will let it go out of bounds. 3-point lead for Golden State. Another timeout with 3:40 remaining.
I don't care what your game plan is. Sometimes greatness will outdo it. You look as a defensive player against Kevin Durant, look over at your coach and say, it's just not working. We got to do something else. This is a bad man.
The rules of luxury. Look, but don't touch. Touch, but don't use.
this one. Luxury should be lived in. Experience the Infiniti QX50 at your local Infiniti retailer.
The Pizzone from Pizza Hut. It's meaty, cheesy, melty, and you know it's big. The pepperoni Pizzone is back and part of the $5 lineup. 2 or more, just $5 each. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
If you got cut rate insurance, I might not pay for all this. So
Cool
get all
and calm, just like my mom, with a couple of Valium inside her palm. How's it going? I'm glad to have my bro. It's all good. How you doing?
Just over 3.5 remaining. Here in game 1.
It's Mr. Mischief with a trick up his sleeve. Roll up on you like Christopher Reeve.
31 coming off his 50-point game in the
I can't describe the vibe I get when I drive by 60. The vibe I get is...
38-33, the previous 2. Remember, it was game 2 of the opening round.
Making hallucinations. Then I sweat until I start losing weight.
Turnovers and field goal attempts. Since then, he has been absolutely dominant. The step back. The Golden State, the 3-point advantage.
I said, come on, bounce. Everybody in the house with a half an ounce. Not weed, I make coke, man. We don't bullshit that I ask around. 12 years, the bond is passions.
Before you buy with Prime Wardrobe.
Introducing Touch Spread. It's the power crisp taste of spread. Just a splash of lemonade. Just a splash makes all the difference.
Sweet, fluffy King's Hawaiian buns pair well with almost every meat Arby's serve. Big Kahuna with almost every meat Arby's serves.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
John Durant just missed the baseline jumper. And now the Rockets with a chance to cut within 1 or tie, down by 3. Gordon against Curry. Curry with 5 fouls. Curry reaching in. Gordon. Pass. Curry right on him with the 5 fouls. Leads in. Pass to Capella. Not close and picked off by Curry.
Not weed, I meant coke, dumbass.
Thompson to Iguodala for the slam. And the lead is 5. That was excellent defense by Curry. Individually on the ball with 5 fouls.
We don't bullshit, better ask around. These 12 throws the bomb as fast as now.
Paul over to Gordon. Gordon, long 3-pointer. It's good. Eric Gordon from downtown, and it's back to 2.
They do it, but they can't really get ahead, though. I said they do it, but they can't get ahead.
Right, so they had to do it then. They didn't have to keep it 3.
Once again, Durant, single coverage, shoots over hard, knocks it down. Big buckets from both teams as we approach 2 minutes remaining. Harden fakes the 3, drives, inside pass to Capella. He fumbled in a minute, and a held ball.
Have you ever thought of getting an Elvis?
If Houston wins the tip, they have 5 to shoot.
Yeah, nah, I don't know if that's the look I want to go for. Have you considered Elvis cut? Wugga? I bet it will look better on you than me.
Capella wins it. Shot clock at 4. Hart makes the drive, throws it up, and it's fouled.
I don't really care if you cry. No, it's like I had Igor going to haircut. Well, I don't know what your haircut looks like, so I can't really, I don't know. But I bet you look good. Well, see, that's my job, to make people look good, because I don't look good and I can't make myself look good. So I use my talents to help other people look good. Feel me? Yes, other people. I make other people look
The
good.
most prolific free throw shooter in the NBA over the last 5 years. This is a huge one. To come into three. And Harden with a 30-point game.
Thank you, Shannon. You are like, yes, I'm like I'm like the Gandhi of the barber game. Yeah. Or the Mother Teresa. I'm the Mother Teresa of the barber game. Yeah, that's what I do.
Shoots over Harden. Won't go. Offensive rebound, Draymond Green. And the shot clock reset to 14. Durant isolated, drives on Harden, gets inside.
Well, thank you, Shannon. You're beautiful as well, darling.
Now big free throws for Kevin Durant as Harden picks up his third.
A terrific offensive rebound by Draymond Green. Gets him a second chance. And then Durant, hard to his left. Gets his way to the free throw line.
Because the theme of our shop is football field. It's a sporting event type thing.
Kevin Durant, once again, with spectacular play in the playoffs. One of the great playoff performers this game has ever seen.
Think about it, he has absolutely carried them today. Curry less than normal, Thompson less than normal.
5-point Warriors lead.
I don't really care.
Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Golden State ball with 1:09 to play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
A costly turnover for the Rockets.
Ain't going always turn the ball over. That should have been considered a foul.
Clearly out of bounds. Good job by Curry being aggressive.
I am from Germany. I've heard some pretty messed up things about Germany. I heard they're kind of racist over there and don't like black folks. So I'm gonna probably just stay in America.
Come on. Come on. Attack. Right. Attack.
Harden to the basket, lays it up,
And one. If he wouldn't miss that damn free throw.
But yeah, no, if I came to Germany, it would cost whoever wants me to come there a lot of money.
Not falling in love with the three-point line. Puts his head down, attacks the paint, gets the basket and the contact, going to the line to complete this big-time three-point play.
However,
high drama here in game one.
I'm about to call this a day. Follow me and have your notifications turned on. And next time I stream.
For me, if I'm the Warriors, I put Nene in the pick and roll down there. But this is an interesting. They have Iguodala blocking out Nene. That's a big differential in strength. If Harden
Next time I stream, you'll get notifications. Oh Lord.
James Harden now with 33. Kevin Durant with 35. Warriors by 2. Neither team with a foul to give.
See you later, Shannon. Thank you for your hard work, by the way.
Curry crossover, three-pointer.
Bang! But yeah, I'm finna sign off. Waka.
Dan Tony quit.
Shannon, y'all have a good one.